21.
Very good. How about tomorrow? How about tomorrow, children?
Tomorrow will be Thursday, the 23rd of December 2021.
Very good. How about yesterday? What day was yesterday, children? Oh my goodness. How about yesterday? Anybody? Pia?
Repeat again, please.
How about tomorrow? How about yesterday?
Yesterday was Tuesday, the 21st of December 2021.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. So, children, later we're going to have your attendance first. Can we have your attendance first? Okay. So, say present if you are here. And if no one is answering, it means they are absent. Number 1. Number 2. Okay. Are we going to repeat it twice? Number 1 again. Number 1. Number 2. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4.
Present.
Number 5. Number 6. Number 7.
Present.
Number 8. Number 8. Number 9.
Present.
Number 10.
Present. Present.
Number 12.
Present.
Number 13.
Present.
Number 14. Number 14. Number 15.
Present.
Number 16.
Present.
Number 17. Number 18. Number 18. Number 19. Number 20.
Present.
Number 21. Number 21. Number 22.
Present.
Number 23.
Present.
Number 24.
Present.
Number 25. Number 26.
Present.
Number 27. Number 28.
Present.
Okay. Number 28.
Present.
Okay. Number 29.
Teacher.
Uh-huh.
Present.
29, right?
My own number. Present. 21.
21. Okay. Noted. Number 30.
Present.
31.
Present.
32.
Present.
33. Tung Leo. 33. 34. 35. 36. Friendship is
Present.
absent. 37. 37. 37.
Teacher,
Yeah, yeah.
36.
36. Yes. Yes, it's been checked. 37. Okay, those who are absent, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 6, 8, 14, 17, 18, 19, 25, 33, 34, 35, 37. Okay. So children, we're going to, yes, focus 1. I focus 2.
No, I'm 78.
28,
Aline.
you're okay now.
Teacher, I'm
It's okay
Aline. I'm
now.
78. Okay.
Yes, 28, okay now. 25, you're still absent. Not yet here. 19, 18, 17. Kahom. Are you not yet here,
Yes.
Kahom? Okay. 17. Number 14. Okay. So children, we're going to start now. Okay, so we're going to have reading. Later on, I'm going to let you read one by one, and then I'm going to ask some questions. That would be your recitation. Okay, so I hope everybody will going to participate for the recitation. Okay, so listen carefully.
Read It's Christmas, David by David Shannon. At Christmas time, everyone always said, "No, David." It's David again, and he's wearing a Santa hat. But what's he holding? It's a lump of coal. That's what you get for Christmas if you aren't good. I hope David doesn't get coal for Christmas. No peeking. David is balancing on a stool on top of a chair to peek into the closet. That can be dangerous if he falls. In the closet, there are jackets, shoes, and a vacuum cleaner. Is a box with Christmas paper wrapped around it. David is trying to see what. No snitching. David is trying to steal some cookies. He's reaching for a green Christmas tree cookie. Many families make lots of special cookies for Christmas. Some people choose one day and bake all day long. Here you can see some cookie dough. This might be vanilla extract. Here are 3 eggs. 1, 2, 3. And this is flour in a flour sifter. Do you also make Christmas cookies? What's your
Okay, so what do you think of David, children? Is he a good child? Yes or no?
No.
No. Okay, for the first one, he is holding a charcoal. And then the second one, he is peeping on a box and it's dangerous. And then the third one, he is stealing some Christmas cookies, right? Okay,
Yes.
next we're
favorite?
going to move
I
on.
like to make gingerbread cookies and decorate them. Those are not toys. David is excited about Christmas, but those aren't toys that he's.
Okay, so we're going to turn off the sound and I'm going to let you read this one. Okay, who wants to read this sentence, children? Anybody? Sophia, could you please start so that your classmate will gonna come after you? Sophia?
Yes.
Okay. Could you please read it?
David is excited about Christmas, but those aren't toys that he is playing with.
Okay, so what are these, children? If they are not Christmas toys, they are Christmas decors. Okay, so next we're going to move on.
At the top, so you can hang them on the Christmas tree.
Okay, so what are you going to do with this, children? Focus one. Focus one. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, what are you going to do with this decoys? You're going to hang them on what? On the Christmas tree. Okay, so we're going to make it fast so that we're
This
going to
one
move on
is
with
a
the other.
sleigh attached to a blue starry ball with presents in the back. David has Santa Claus on the same hand, white horse ornament, and the other two are reindeer. David is playing with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ornaments. Santa's watching David. Uh-oh, David is running around outside without any clothes on again. At least he has gloves and a hat on. It must be cold out with all that snow on the ground. You can see that the house across the street has decorated their house for Christmas. There are lights around the windows and along the roof. They also have a wreath above the door and red garland wrapped around the pillars. They look like giant candy canes. Be patient. There is a long line to see Santa. Sometimes it can take hours before you get to tell Santa what you want for Christmas. Maybe David could count how many ornaments are on the big Christmas tree while he's waiting. Hurry up! Wow, David shows a long list. Time to speak with Santa. He has more than 27 things on this side of his list. And look at the back. This number says 119. Okay, maybe David's list really is too long. Let's see if we can read some of the things he's asking for. At the top, it says bicycle, fire engine, spaceship. On the back, it says tank, parachute, Bigfoot, candy. I can't read these. Then comes cheeseburger. I can't read all of David's writing. I hope he knows what he's wishing for.
Okay,
And it
does
says
David has a lot of wish, children? Yes or no? If you're going to make a gift wish for Santa, are you going to do the same as David? Yes or no, children? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Are you going to do the same, children?
No.
Are you going to write a long paper like David does?
No. No.
Okay. So we're going to continue.
a sled, baseball team, suit of armor, a Ferrari. He can't even drive yet. A lightsaber, a big dog, a rocket, and the list goes on and on. Naughty list, naughty list, naughty list. David's been peeing in the snow instead of going to the bathroom inside. He wrote his name this time. D-A-V-I-D. David. The dog doesn't look too happy with David. It's not nice to play in yellow snow. Santa is going to bring you a lump of coal. Uh-oh, what happened here? all the kids are running away except for David. It looks like one of the snowballs broke a window. I hope David didn't throw it. Don't start yet. Seat your grandmother. No yawning at the table. That's the wrong fork. Sit up straight. Don't reach. Put your napkin in your lap. Get your elbows off the table. David is all dressed up at the dinner table. He's wearing a white button-down shirt, a blue jacket, and a red, green, and yellow bow tie. He has a nice plate of salad in front of him, but there's so many directions he has to follow. When you get dressed up for a special dinner, there are certain manners you're supposed to follow. He's supposed to wait for everyone to eat, and helping his grandmother is not only nice, but polite. Yawning at the table is not good manners. You should always try to sit up straight, but reaching over other people's plates is not very nice. What if your sleeve ends up in their salad? Sometimes when the dinner is really fancy, then you have more than one fork and spoon. It can be really confusing. No, David, you may not open one early. David is wearing his snowman pajamas. I think it might be the night before Christmas. Some families open one gift on Christmas Eve, and then the rest on Christmas Day. It looks like David's family doesn't do that. But he still has nice presents to look forward to tomorrow. And did you see how nice they decorated their Christmas tree? They used colorful lights, yellow garland, and different types of ornaments. Here's a gold star, a red bow, a blue car, and a blue and yellow bulb, and a red and white candy cane. Go to sleep, David. Window at all the house with their Christmas on. Everything looks so pretty. I bet David is too excited to go to bed and wants to wait up for Santa. No Christmas for you, David. Oh no! The Christmas tree doesn't have any more lights or ornaments, and there's a lump of coal on the floor. The note David has in his hand says, "Dear David, sorry you were naughty. Love, Santa Claus." That's so sad, even David is crying. Do you really think that David isn't getting any presents this year? Wake up, David! You were dreaming! Oh, good. It was only a bad dream. It's Christmas morning and it's time for presents. David even has Christmas decorations in his room. On the windowsill are snow globes. One has a gingerbread house. The one in the middle has a Christmas tree inside. And the last one is Santa riding on a reindeer. Let's go find out what David got for Christmas. Yes, David, it's Christmas. Wow, David got a lot of presents, but probably not as much as his long list. He's checking his stocking, reading a new book. He's eating Christmas cookies and candy canes. Do you remember what the first thing on David's list was? That's right, a bicycle.
Bicycle.
And that's exactly what he got. Hooray for David! And he still has more presents to open. Dear David, Merry Christmas. Love, Santa Claus.
Okay, so this is all about David, children. Okay, so David is a naughty boy. Okay, so in their place, they believe in Christmas. Anyway, who would not have believed in Christmas, right? But then, who would have believed with Santa Claus? Do you believe in Santa Claus, that Santa Claus will going to give you gifts on the Christmas Eve, children? Do you believe, Sophia? Since I think you are a Christian, do you believe that Santa Claus will going to give you a gift on the Christmas Eve?
Um, no.
No. Okay, no. Santa Claus is just a story for children anyway, children. So Santa Claus is okay, so we have Santa Claus in real life. Real life. Your parents or your relatives that gives you gifts every Christmas for those Christians, of course. Okay? So David is a naughty boy. Okay? So one time he broke the window. What else did he do? He peed on the snow and wrote his name by it, David. And then what else did he did, children? He picked
Go
on
outside with no clothes.
again, please.
Go outside with no clothes.
Okay, go outside with no clothes. That's the worst. That's the worst. Okay, what else? Aside from that, he opened. He opened his gift before Christmas Eve, right? Okay. What else? What else? He steal Christmas cookies. And then when he was about to line up for anyway, that's not, and it's not naughty, because for children we want, you want a lot of gift. Okay, and he made a long list of gift for Santa, but then only one wish was granted. And what was it, children? Only one wish was granted. He wrote it on the first, on his first list, the bicycle. Okay, and then one night he dreamed that for he doesn't have Christmas because he was very naughty. And then when I woke up, he realized that it was just a dream. And then he got a bicycle. He's reading a book, so probably they gave him a book. And then what else? He's eating a candy cane. Okay. Now we're going to move on with your activity on we're going to move on with your activity on your workbook. Could you please open your workbook? Is not workbook, sorry. Students book first, children. Students book on page 80. So if we're going to have the students book, we're going to use this one. Just a moment, I will just going to share you my screen. Okay. I'm going to let you read it one by one after the other, children. That would be, that will serve this one will serve as your recitation anyway. Page 80 of your student's book. Can you see my screen? Why is it black? Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Still in black. Just a moment, please. Okay. Let me check, children. I will be the one to. Okay, just a moment. Just a moment, please. Okay, there you go. Okay, on page 80, is this the one that it's in your student's book, children?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So we're going to have a reading. Just a moment. We're going to stop. Okay. So let me try again.
What
Because it's
page?
still in black. Again, please.
That's it.
On page 80 of your book. Page 80 of your book. Okay, Sophia, could you please read the first line? The first line. The first sentence, I mean.
Okay.
Okay, team lives in Bangkok.
Tim lives in Bangkok.
On page 80.
Sure, with the first line.
Okay, read the first, the second, and the third sentences. Till to the third sentence. Go on.
Okay. Tim lives in Bangkok. It is a big city. Many people live here. They are
Okay, very
many.
good. Sophia,
They.
just the third.
Oh, okay.
Just the third sentence. Thank you, Sophia. Okay. Focus one. Focus one. Could you please continue? Focus one.
Okay. It is a big city.
There are. Again, just a moment. I don't know if my connection is just a little bit weak. Okay, so could you please repeat again, Sophia, so that the others can hear you from the first sentence until the third sentence. In continue from the fourth sentence until the last one. Would that be okay? Okay, go
Okay.
on, Sophia.
Tim lives in Bangkok. It is a big city. Many people live here.
Very good. Focus one.
There are many shops
Houses.
houses,
Shops.
shops, shops and buildings. There are many cars and buses.
Buses. Buses.
Buses.
Hmm. What next?
Two teens like to live in Bangkok.
Okay, very good, children. Okay, so we have here Team. Team lives in Bangkok, and Bangkok is a big city, and many people lives in there. Okay, so there are many houses, shops, and buildings. So there are many cars also in buses. So Tim likes to live in Bangkok. Okay, so children, where does Teams lives? Where does Teams lives?
Tim lives in Bangkok.
Very good. Okay. Next we have, are there many houses and shops and buildings in Bangkok? Are there many houses, shops and buildings in Bangkok?
Yes, they are.
Yes, there are. Okay. So does Teams likes to live in Bangkok, children? Okay, let me, just a moment, Sophia. Could you please give chance to the others? And we're just going to
Okay.
ask Radha. Thank you. Radha? Radha, can you hear me? Let's give chance to the others.
Oh.
Okay. So does Tim likes to live in Bangkok? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Next, we have Josh. Are you there, Josh? Number 10. Josh. Okay. Um, is Bangkok is a big city? Yes or no? Is it a big city? Okay. Who is the boy in the story? Let me see. Do not answer, children. I'm going to call someone to answer me. Who is the boy in the story? Yeah. What's his name? Yeah. Hello? Yeah. Yeah. Who is the boy in the story that likes to live in the city? Okay? Yes, no. Me, Yim. Yim. Who is the boy in the story? Hello. Okay, Nia, could you please help Yaya and Yim? Nia?
Tim.
Team, very good. Okay, next, what can you see in the city? What can you see in the city? Can you please name one only, okay? One only so that the others can participate. Nonglap, what can you see in the city like Bangkok? Nonglap, are you there? Nonglap? Nonglap? Okay, Nonglap, Nuda, could you please help Nonglap, please? Nuda. Oh. How about Boom? Boom, you're here. Boom. Okay, who wants to answer, children? What can you see in the big city? Could you please name one only? Anybody? Anybody can answer. Uy, I forgot Kao Home. Kao Home, are you there? Kao Home? Kao Home. How about the others, children?
Yes, teacher.
Kao Home, what can you see in the city? Like Bangkok. Okay, I'm going to read again, children. Tim lives in Bangkok. It is a big city. Many people live here. There are many houses, shops, and buildings. There are many cars and buses too. Tim likes to live in Bangkok. What can you see in Bangkok, children? Am I too fast? Anybody? Sophia and Focus 1, you can join. It's okay. What can you see in the
Supermarket.
city? Again, please.
Supermarket.
Supermarkets. Okay. What else? Of
Train.
course, you can see supermarkets in the big city. Yes, Sophia, is that you who just answered a while ago?
Focus one.
Focus 1. What else? Focus 1.
Train station.
Train station, of course. Very good. What else? What else, children?
Playground.
Playground. Who was that?
Focus one.
Focus 1 again. What else? What else can you see in the big city? You can see all in the big city. They have a lot of buildings in the big city.
Come said hotel.
Again, please.
Hotel.
Focus 1.
Hotel.
Uh-oh. Okay. What else, children?
Car.
Horse. Is that you, Femi, who just answered? Oh, focus
Okay.
one.
Peoples.
People. Okay, what else, children?
Hospital.
Hospitals. Big hospitals. What else? Okay, so have you seen this one? Have you seen letter B below, children? Those are in a big city. There are, you're just going to write down what can you see in the big city. But then you do not answer yet because we still have page 81 and page 81. We're going to have page 81, page 82, and page 83. Okay, so do not answer yet. But now we're going to move on with page 81. Okay, page 81. Focus one, could you please read the first, second, third, and fourth. Okay, and then the fifth sentence would be fifth, seventh, eighth, and ninth. And Nga, do you want to read? Nga, Nga, Nga. Okay, we just go on with focus one first. Focus one, go on.
Teacher. Again, please.
Okay, could you please read page 81 of your book? Page 81 of your book. Mana is Vinay's cousin. 1, 2, 3, go.
Mana is Vina
Vinay's.
Vinay's cousin.
Next.
He lives in a small
Village.
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 There are
They are river
rivers.
and hills.
There are
They are farm and
fields.
fields.
Okay, great job. Okay, it's okay. Focus one. Okay, next. Sophia, go on.
There are not many people. There are many animals. Mana has cows, hens, duck, and fish. Mana likes to live in the village.
Okay, so we have here Mana in here, page 81. Okay, so on page 80, Tim likes to live in the city, big city, while Mana is the opposite. He likes to live in a village, a small village, or in the countryside life, away from the city, away from the noise, away from the pollution. Okay, so we're going to have here. Okay, so who is Mana, children? Who is Mana? Who is Mana, children?
The boy.
Okay, Mana is the boy, yes. So Mana is Vinay's cousin. Okay, so Mana is Vinay's cousin. Where does Mana lives? Where does Mana lives? Where does he lives, children? Anybody?
Sophia.
Sophia, go on.
He lives in a small village.
He lives in a small village. Okay. What can you see in the village? What can you see in the village? Where Mana lives. Again, please. Okay. Again, please.
Cow.
Let me. How? Who is that? Focus one. Is that you? Focus one or home?
Focus one.
Focus one. Okay, you can see cows. Okay. Next, we have here Minnie. Minnie, what can you see in the small village on page 81 of your book? You have a picture in there, children, so it would be easier for you to answer, right? What can you see in the village where Mana lives? Minnie, Mani, Nonglak, Nia, Nuda, Pukin, Pojai, Rada, Tonkau, Tonleo, Wari, Winning, Yaya, Yim, Focus, and then I don't know who's this one. It's in Thai name. Then we have here Marvin, Josh, Ida, Focus 3, Focus 2, Donut, Shem, Boom, Ang Pao, Andy, August. Anybody from you children? Sophia and Focus 1, great job children. You are participating. How about the others? Okay, one more time. Andy, what can you see in the small village where Mana lives? Andy. Andy?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, what can you see in the small village where Mana lives? Aside from cow. You can see cow in here, cows anyway. There are 2 cows in there. What else? What else? Andy, it's on your book, page 81. It has a picture in it, so you won't be confused. What else, children, aside from cows that you can see on the picture? What else? Andy, are you holding your book? Andy,
Yes.
what can you see aside from cows? What else can you see in the small village?
Mary and Anne.
Again, please.
Mary Ann.
Again, please.
Mary Ann.
Okay, next we're going to have Ang Pao. Ang Pao. Ang Pao. Sometimes Ang Pao is not answering. Ang Pao. Boo. Okay, great. Ang Pao, what else can you see in the small village? On page 81 of your student's book. It has a picture in it. So aside from cows, what can you see in the small village? Ang Pao.
Yes.
What can you see? What can you see aside from cows? What else can you see on the picture, Ang Pao?
81, teacher.
81, yes. That's it. Page 81. Yes, someone raised her hand. Is that you, Kao Home? It's in Thai name. I cannot read. I'm so sorry. It's Nuda.
Yes.
Nuda, go on. Nuda.
It have a duck and chicken.
Okay, very good. It has dogs and chicken. Oh. Okay, what else, children, aside from dogs and chickens? They have ducks too, and fish on the river. And then, if in the city, it has a lot of buildings and it's too crowded, the space is too crowded. In the small village, it has a few houses, not too many houses. Have you seen the picture, children? The houses are far from each other, okay? Far from each other, and there are mountains, a lot of trees also, and grasses. So you can see in here, there are rivers in hills, there are farms and fields where they plant vegetables and rice. Okay, there are not many people. What's happening? Okay, there are many animals. Okay, Mana has cows, hens, ducks, and fish. Mana likes to live in the village. Okay, so does Mana likes to live in the village, children? Yes or no? Winning. Does Mana likes to live in the village, Winnie? Ui. Winnie is asleep. Sophia, going
Yes,
back to you. Does Mana lives to li- Does Mana likes to live in the village?
yes, she does.
Okay, yes, he does. Okay, so children, we have letter D again here. You're going to think and write on your notebook, but then you're not going to answer yet. Just a reminder. This one, in my village, you're going to write what can you see in your village. I'm going to let you answer this one if you still have time later on, but then now we're just going to have a reading first. Okay, next, could you please open your book on page 82? Page 82. Okay, so page 82, it's just take a trip. It's just chant. It's like a chant. Okay, Sophia. No, I want someone else. Not Sophia and Focus One. They are, okay. I want someone to read it for me. Money, are you there, Money? 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 Uh-oh. Okay, Sophia again. Sophia and Focus One. Could you please read again? Page 82, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Veena lives in an apartment in a big city. A movie
Sophia,
theater. Yes.
82, please. 82.
Oh, okay, okay. I take a trip. I take a trip. I climb up the hills. I sing a song. I dance around.
Okay, very good. Next, Focus One. Read it again, please.
I take a trip. I take a trip. I climb up the hill. I sing. I sing a song. I dance around. I and play in the field.
Very good. Next, Andy. 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 Andy, are you there? Wait, no one is answering me. August. August, could you try, please? Okay. How about you, Josh? Josh, are you there? Okay, I'll listen up, children. Only two students, no, two. Yeah. That is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 students are replying me, are participating. How about the others? How about the others, children? Supposedly this one is for reading activity. Reading activity for you all, not for 1 or 2 or 3 students only. And the others are not even answering me when I am calling them. What's happening to you? Seems like I am talking with someone who doesn't know how to speak. Just keep on listening and not participating at all. It is no fun. One left. Okay. Let me see. Okay, now we're going to move on. Let's see. We're just going to move on. Okay, Sophia, could you please read again page 83? Thank you. Sophia, we're going to
Okay.
move on. Page 83, please.
Rina lives in an apartment in a big city. A movie theater and a restaurant are near his apartment. He has some pets and he feeds them every morning.
Okay, thank you. Okay, where does Vinay lives, children? Where does Vinay lives? Vinay lives in the big city. Okay. He is living in an apartment. Okay. So, what are the two places that's near Vinay? We have the movie theater and a restaurant. Very good. So, does Vinay pets? Yes or no? Does he have pets? Okay. Does he has pets? Yes, he has. Okay. And then what are they? What are they? You can see in the picture, children.
He has cats.
What else? The cat is sitting on the sofa. What else?
Birds.
A bird and
Fish. A fish.
okay, two fishes. Okay. So, what does he do in the morning? What does he do in the morning?
He, he has some pets and feeds them.
Very good. Very good, focus one. Okay. So now here we go. So who is Vinay? Who is Vinay, children? Could you still remember on page 81, Mana? Who is Mana? Mana lives in the small village. In Vinay is his cousin. So Vinay is Mana's cousin. Okay. Now we're going to have something, a recap. Okay, children. We're going to have a recap, children. Okay, so if you want to answer, tell me first your nickname. And I am sure Sophia and Focus One we're just going to participate. Okay, so where does Tim lives? Where does Tim lives? Anybody? We're going to have page 80, 81, and 83 of your book. So the first one, Tim, and then the second one, Mana, and then the last one is Vinay.
Vinay.
Vinay is Mana's cousin. Okay, so Tim lives in a big city. Where is it? In Bangkok. Okay. In the big city, there are a lot of houses, shops, and buildings. There are many cars and buses too. So, Tim likes to live in the big city or Tim likes to live in Bangkok. Now we're going to move on with Mana. Mana is Vinay's cousin. He lives in a small village. In the small village, there are hills and rivers. There are farms and fields too. Okay, there are not many people because it's a small village. It's in the countryside. Mana has, Mana has cows, hens, ducks, and fish. That would be fishes. Mana likes to live in the village. Okay, now we're going to move on with Vinay. Vinay is Mana's cousin. Okay, so Vinay lives in an apartment in a big city like Tim. A movie theater and a restaurant are near his apartment. He has some pets and he feeds them every morning. Okay, so we're going to have a recap, children. Who likes to live in the big city like Bangkok? Who likes to live in the big city like Bangkok? Is it
Tim.
very good? Very good, Nia. And is that focus one who answered? Two?
Minnie.
Or Mini? Great job. Great job. Okay. How about who likes to live in the small village? Who likes to live in the small village?
Mana.
Mana. Great job. Who is Mana? Anyway, children, who is Mana? Who is Mana? Mana. Mana is Vinay. Yes. Sorry, Sophia. Go on.
Mana is Vinay's cousin.
Okay, Mana is Vinay's cousin. Okay, how about who lives in a big city? Who lives in an apartment in a big city? Anybody? Who likes to live in an apartment in a big city? Or who among them lives in an apartment in a big city? Is it Tim, Mana, or Vinay?
Vinay.
Who among them? Vinay. Is that you, Boom? Who just answered?
Nuda.
Nuda. I'm so sorry. Nuda. Very good. Okay, so it's Vinay. Okay, who has a pet? A pet? What are those pets? Cat, birds, and two fishes. Fishes. Who has a pet like that? Is it Vinay,
Nina.
Tim, or Mana? Yes? Who, children?
Vinay.
Vinay. Okay. So how about where can you see? Rivers and hills, in farms and fields also. Where can you see? Like that. And not too many people in few houses. Is it in the big city or in the small village? Where can you see? Farms and fields, not too many people,
Small
a lot of animals. Yes. Yes. Who is that? Who's answering a while ago? Where can you see? Is it in the big city or in the small village? You can see rivers and hills in here. There are farms and fields also, not too many people and many animals. And the houses are few and away from each other. Is it in the city or in the small village?
In the small village. Small village.
Okay, very good. And that one who's answering with you, Sophia, is Kauhom. Is that you, Kauhom?
Yes.
Very, very good. Very good. Okay. So what else can you see in the small village, children? Aside from few houses, rivers and hills, farms and fields, few people. What else can you see in the small village? What else? Dun, 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 dun,
Tree.
dun, dun, dun. Trees, of course, a lot of trees. What else? Very good. What else? What else,
Grass.
children?
Grass.
Grasses. What else? What else?
The sun.
The sun, of course. You can see sun in a small village. The clouds, of course. Okay. And cows, hens, ducks, and fishes.
The sky.
The sky, the blue sky, and a lot of stars during the night. But because if you're living in the big city, sometimes you seldom see stars in there. That's why I just like to live in the countryside. Okay, so children, on page 80, that would be your homework. Letter B, letter D on page 81, and page 83. You answer it on your notebook. Do you understand, children? Page 83, you answer it on your notebook. You write the question and then below you're going to write down your answer. Do you understand? You use your English notebook. Can you follow?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, so hope you understand our lesson for today, and very good, excellent. Job well done for those who participated, especially Sophia, Focus One, Radha, Joyce, Noah, Kahom, and Nuda. Okay, great job, children. Hope others were gonna participate on our next lesson or next subject. Okay, anyway, that's all for today, children. See you again tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye, teacher.
Yay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, goodbye.
Bye bye.